We have some breaking news. There is a news conference underway right now regarding the Menendez brothers hearing. Let's take a moment and listen in. We see their attorney, Mark Garagos, walking there, and we believe that he is the one who is going to be speaking here. He's heading to the microphones here. Let's take a moment and listen in.
Brian.
Novelli, I wrote the book. Remember?
Over here, mother. Sorry. Mom, move out.
For those who weren't in the courtroom today, I think you could talk to anybody who was. It was a very, it was first of all, the first time that Lyle and Eric have been at least remotely in a courtroom in a number of years, number one. It also was quite a moving experience, at least from where we sit, to listen to Aunt Terry and Aunt Joan, who are respectively Jose and Kitty's older sisters. Both made impassioned pleas with the judge to send the brothers home, and like I said, very moving. Terry testified under oath that she was very close to Jose and practically grew up with him, and Joan as well talked about Kitty and all of the good things that they've done since they've been in there. The judge has now set January 30th and 31st as the days for a plenary or fulsome hearing on the resentencing. He has also invoked what's called AB 600, so he has jurisdiction under that section as well, which is California law. He's going to and has heard and will ask for further briefing, and by January 30th or 31st, we're hoping that by the end of that, or sometime sooner, that we will in fact get the brothers released. The family is all here, and including Joan, who's here, who everybody can wish happy birthday to tomorrow. Happy birthday. And Terry, who is here.
Yes, where's Terry?
Where's Terry? Terry's in the back. Terry made the trip.
Bring Terry up here,
Bring
please.
Terry up as well. I will tell you that I did not program either one of them, and I don't think either one of them knew they were going to speak, but they spoke, and we did that so they could speak from the heart. And
we're sisters in kind.
Yes, and you can tell them you want them home.
I do want them home. They should never have been in such situations as presented themselves. What can a kid do when his father's? Oh, I can't stand it.
35 years is a long time, I think.
It's time, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to let the family go. I'll answer some questions as long as people don't assault the family on the way out of here, okay? Is that a deal, by the way?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, so let the family move out and give them...
Media, please move back.
Yeah,
So
please
the family
move
can
back.
Please move back.
Let them create a
If you're behind me
walkway,
and touching me
please.
and you're not family, you need to move back, please.
I'm so sorry.
See, they already violated,
Yeah,
right?
no deal, I guess.
No deal. Then I guess no questions that they're going to run after.
Why are they doing this?
Yeah, there's no questions.
Guys,
Unless you stop that, then we're not doing it.
Mark, can we ask about the petition that was filed this morning? Get rid of the special circumstance.
All right, you are watching live action here Mark Garagos speaking to the media just for a moment there. And for a quick moment, we heard from Aunt Terry, which was Jose Menendez's sister, and Aunt Joan, Kitty's sister. Both were pleading with the judge to let the brothers go. Their attorney, Mark Garagos, said that he wanted the family to be able to leave without being chased by the media. And if the media would stay present, he would answer questions. But some of the media that was there chased after those women, those family members. And so it appears now that Mark Garagos will not be taking questions. But again, he did say that a judge has set January 30th and 31st. Those are the days for a hearing on the resentencing. And these women that you see right here, Aunt Terry, who is Jose's sister, and Aunt Joan, which was Kitty's sister, they both want their nephews, Lyle and Eric Menendez, to be freed. They say that they have both served enough time, that they should have never been behind bars for 35 years, but that is in fact what has happened. Resentencing again scheduled for January 30th and the 31st. And at that time, a judge could resentence the brothers, and after serving 35 years, they could in fact be released. Initially, when this all started to come forward, the family was hoping that the brothers would be home for Thanksgiving. Now they are saying that they hope that they will be home for Christmas. But again, January 30th and 31st are the days that have been set for a hearing on the resentencing.